Spinning in orbit, unreachable. Yeah, fractures, memory bleeds. Every moment of love, loss and hope. Spinning in orbit, unreachable. Yeah, even in the cold, even in the silence, threads remain, threads that connect us through shadow, through absence, through grief. We sail, bound by the remnants of our hearts, chasing echoes of light through ruins of suns, through voids of loss. We remember, fractured, tethered, luminous in the gravity of absence.
Hey, hey, look to the sky. We were dreamers chasing fireflies. No crowns, no thrones, no cosmic praise. Just wild hearts in our stardust days. Callista's grin got danger in her eyes. Grog's pockets full glass, to the endless spray, to the ones who lived, to the ones who tried. All the lights still burnt where we used to play. Forever young in our Stardust play.
We were legends once, before the gods remembered our names.
From the void, Syracuse came, born of stars' eternal flame. Guided by the cosmic light, he leads us through the endless night. Oh, Syracuse of the skies, in your hands the heavens rise. Lead us to the stars above, wrapped in your celestial love. Planets tremble at his call, in his gaze no shadows fall. Constellations mark his skin, with Syracuse new life begins. Oh, Syracuse of the skies, in your hands the heavens rise. Lead us to the stars above, wrapped in your celestial love. Oh, Syracuse of the skies, in your hands the heavens rise. Lead us to the stars above, wrapped in your celestial love. We follow still, by your will the void we fill. Syracuse, you are our light, our guiding star through endless night. Oh, Syracuse of the skies, in your hands the heavens rise. Lead us to the stars above, wrapped in your celestial love. Shine upon us, show the way. With Syracuse we'll never stray. Messiah of the stars so high, we rise with you beyond the sky. No fear, no doubt, we follow still. By your will the void we fill. Oh, Syracuse of the skies, in your hands the heavens rise. Lead us to the stars above, wrapped in your celestial love. No fear, no doubt, we follow still. By your will the void we fill. When life celestial love. lights, they walk the land. But those who turn from the stars above shall know the void, not his love. Beware the darkness cold and deep, for Syracus's wrath will never sleep. Reject the stars, deny the light, and be consumed by endless nights. Beware the darkness cold and deep, for Syracus's wrath will never sleep. Reject the stars, deny the light, and be consumed by endless nights. The stars will turn their gaze away. The faithful rise, the lost will pay. In the void where none can see, your soul will drift eternally. Beware the darkness cold and deep, for Syracus's wrath will never sleep. Reject the stars, deny the light, and be consumed by endless nights. The stars will turn their gaze away. The faithful rise, the lost will pay. In the void where none can see, your soul will drift eternally. Beware the darkness cold and deep, for Syracus's wrath will never sleep. Reject the stars, deny the light, and be consumed by endless nights. Golden haze, morning spills like quiet rain. Persephone's laughter echoes in my veins. Fingers brush, light bends around our skin. Moments like constellation, fragile thin. Between stars and shadows we collide. A fleeting warmth the cosmos can't hide. Time drifts slow, the night whispers low. In your orbit I learn what it means to glow. Entwined, the universe in your eyes. I, a comet lost, you, the grounded skies. Gravity pulls, yet we barely touch. A world so wide, yet I need you too much. Between stars and shadows we collide.
fire dancing through my veins. Golden haze, morning spills again. I hold the memory, not the end. Between stars and shadows, soft and true. Every fleeting moment leads me back to you.
so bright, Soraka's bringer of the light, guiding us through endless night, Messiah of the stars, our might. Soraka's, we follow thee through the stars eternally. Your light shall lead, your void shall cleanse, our Savior from the heavens ends. The constellations in his hands, written in the cosmic sands. From the void he draws the flame. Syracuse, we sing your name. Syracuse, we follow thee through the stars eternally. Your light shall lead, your void shall cleanse, our Savior from the heavens ends. From the depths of galaxies to the heights of astral seas, we kneel before the cosmic king. Syracuse, our voices sing. From the heavens ends. Syracuse, we follow thee through the stars eternally. Your light shall lead, your void shall cleanse, our Savior from the heavens ends. From the depths of galaxies to the heights of astral seas, we kneel before the cosmic king. Syracuse, our voices sing. From the depths of galaxies to the heights of astral seas, we kneel before the cosmic king. Syracuse, our voices sing. From the heavens sing.
Look at what we've borne across the void. Every tear, every scar, every hope destroyed. The stars have witnessed our broken cries. The nights we trembled beneath endless skies. We've walked through fire, through shadow and pain. Together we survive, but we are not the same. Drifting like starlight fractured by the dark. Syracuse traced a jagged comet's arc. Death touched him cold, yet he returned, bearing the weight of lessons burned. Through shattered light and endless streams, he walks among the fragile human dreams. Look at what we've borne across the void. Every tear, every scar, every hope destroyed. The stars have witnessed our broken cries. The nights we tremble beneath endless skies. We've walked through fire, through shadow and pain. Together we survive, but we are not the same. couldn't spell her name. Through shards of battle, she bends the sky, a comet that burns but cannot die. Look at what we've borne across the void. Every tear, every scar, every hope destroyed. The stars have witnessed our broken cries. The nights we trembled beneath endless skies. We've walked through fire, through shadow and pain. Together we survive, but we are not the same. Amid the drift of the cosmos wide, global's faith wavers pulled by tide. He reached for Soraka's, a guiding star, yet doubted the light that seemed so far. Through whispers of hope and shadows of fear, he learns that belief that's both fragile and clear. Look at what we've borne across the void. Every tear, every scar, every hope destroyed. The stars have witnessed our broken cries. The nights we trembled beneath endless skies. We walk through fire, through shadow and pain. Together we survive, but we are not the same. Smoke twists through silvered beams, willows trades in half-forgotten dreams. Illusions bloom where his fingers pass, mirrors bending across the glass. Yet in the weave of shadow and light, truth hums softly beneath the night. Look at what we've borne across the void. Every tear, every scar, every hope destroyed. The stars have witnessed our broken cries. The nights we tremble beneath endless skies. We walk through fire, through shadow and pain. Together we survive, but we are not the same. Through shifting shadows and uncharted skies, Jax chases whispers that slip through his eyes. A shape of meaning, a fleeting design, a ghost of a truth he cannot confine. He bends the void to map the unseen, a seeker of what lies between. Look at what we've borne across the void. Every tear, every scar, every hope destroyed. The stars have witnessed our broken cries. The nights we tremble beneath endless skies. We've walked through fire, through shadow and pain. Together we survive, but we are not the same. Yeah, together we survive, but we are not the same.
Paapyaw na panaginip, fading silver dreams sa ilalim ng langit, under the quiet sky. We were gods, maybe, but I forgot my name. Sa tahimik na kalawakan, in the silent cosmos, alaala ang umaawit, memory sees Spelljammer hearts drifting, drifting. Phone's voice in the static, color spells fall like stars. Grog laughs through broken glass, Siracus prays to his own ghost. Nasaan ang iyong liwanag? Where is your light now? Kahit bang mga Diyos, even the gods minsan umiyak, sometimes cry.
thread between hearts that refuses to break.
They watch and wait for those who turn. Sealed is their fate. In Syracuse' light, the faithful thrive, but in the void, none stay alive. Beware the silence, cold and white, where even time dares not to hide. Deny the stars, forsake His grace, and the void will consume your place. Your place. The void calls out to those who stray. Its maw awaits the souls that pay. In Syracuse' sight, you'll find no dawn, only darkness forever drawn. Beware the silence, cold and white, where even time dares not to hide. Deny the stars, forsake His grace, and the void will consume your place. The void calls out to those who stray. Its maw awaits the souls that pay. In Syracuse's sight, you'll find no dawn, only darkness forever drawn. Bewares will save, no light will show, for in the void none dare to go. A chasm vast without a floor, where souls are lost forevermore. Gaze away, and in the void, the lost shall stay.
Laugh louder, spark to flame. Chaos child can't be tamed. Smoke in his lungs, ash in dreams fade slow. Under the weight of sky and memory, we forgot how to be immortal. Grog laughs through the comes, still alive. Callista hums a war song, half melody, half defiance. Sirakas writes another miracle in the logbook, like he's trying to convince himself it still matters. Ghosts of the stars, drifting between what was and could have been. No thrones, no crowns, just hearts burning quietly in orbit. Quellos deals cards on the floor of the deck, pretending not to care who wins. Global whispers a prayer that sounds like static. Jack says nothing, he's listening to something none of us can hear. Sometimes the stars sound like regret, sometimes they sound like home. If we could go back, we'd still make the same mistakes. Maybe that's what makes it beautiful. Persephone's name drifts through the mix, a frequency no one answers. Ghosts of the stars, still out there somewhere. We were only trying to find ourselves, and in doing so, we found the two stars flicker in the same night sky. That's enough. We were light once, now we're just sound, just echoes in the dark between the suns. Silver dreams fade slow under skies that forgot our names. We were gods once, maybe, but I can't remember why. The ship hums, the stars breathe, the void listens. Persephone's voice still hides in the static. She says, don't wake up yet. Ghosts of the stars, drifting between what was and could have been. Ghosts of the stars, we burn just to feel the end again. Quellos traces sigils on the floor, pretending illusion is faith. Grog laughs through a cracked visor, half joy, half ruin. Jack searches for something not found.
Global hums a prayer to nobody. Sirakas writes his name in the dust. The ink never dries in the astral sea. Callista forever drifts in the stars. Where is your light now? Even gods cry sometimes. Even suns burn out quietly, pretending it doesn't hurt. Ghosts of the stars, we drift, we fade, we shine too long. Ghosts of the stars, still singing our same old tape hiss, empty sky, 2 stars flicker. Once, then never again.
From flame was born the child of stars, whose light defied the endless night. He walked where gods had scorched the sky, and spoke of love, not holy might. But pride was sown where mercy slept, and fire turned kin to foe. The brother's hand with sorrow where struck down the heart below.
Oh, light that fell, yet learned to rise. Oh, flame that burned, yet chose to weep. Your name is carved in distant skies, where stars remember those who sleep.
He drifted where no soul could breathe, beyond the pulse of mortal prayer. The void became his cradle's reed, and crowned him with despair. But gentle was the cosmic voice that reached through dark and pain. Love is not power nor command, but mercy that remains.
Oh, light that fell, yet learned to rise. Oh, flame that burned, yet chose to weep. Your name is carved in distant skies, where stars remember those who sleep.
He rose again with humbled grace, and found his friends had changed. Their faith was fear, their hearts were flame, their past no longer chained. He healed, he wept, he dared forgive. The mother turned to stone. He swore to save what could still live, though love might break his own. He faced his brother, bright with rage, and saw the boy he'd known. Through memory's spell, the hate unmade, till hearts were flesh and bone. But mercy's flame is brief and kind, and gods can still destroy the
Lived a people ruled with peace, yet bore a hollow crown. For every dawn the stars release, one night must still come down. He sought the brother lost to dust, beyond the spheres of men. He stepped through light and left to trust he'd find his kin again.